mynews.studio.
Sirens now cut through the thick, humid air in Bali's coastal villages. The question is, will these new alarms actually change what happens when the next wave comes?
Today is November 10th, 2025. Bali, known for its beaches and tourism, sits right on the Pacific Ring of Fire. Earthquakes aren't rare here, they're expected. The risk of a megathrust event and tsunami, especially along the southern coast, has kept both scientists and locals uneasy for years. The memory of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami is still fresh in many minds.
So why install new systems now? Bali just introduced 3 tsunami early warning systems in high-risk coastal villages. These aren't just louder sirens. They're linked to a network using advanced sensors, real-time analysis, and can be triggered remotely from Jakarta or manually on-site. Having both options is key. If one system fails, the other can still work.
Right, and these aren't replacing the old sirens in tourist spots like Seminyak, Kuta, or Sanur. They're adding to them. The whole setup is integrated into Indonesia's national warning system, Inatwes. Do we know how quickly these new sirens actually respond in practice?
According to Bali's Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency, a big offshore earthquake could send tsunami waves 6 to 10 meters high toward the coast. In some areas, there's just 13 or 14 minutes, the so-called golden time, to evacuate. The aim is to make use of every second to move people, locals, and tourists to safety.
13 to 14 minutes. That's really not much. Are these new systems actually faster? Or just more reliable compared to the older ones?
They're both. With dual activation, remote and manual, the sirens still work even if part of the system fails. Real-time seismic data feeds directly into the network. Regular evacuation drills keep people practiced. Plus, the new design includes elevated shelters, not just alarms, so people know exactly where to head.
But what about education? Sirens by themselves, if people don't know what to do when they hear one, it could just be confusing noise.
Exactly. The Bali approach includes public education campaigns, clear signage, and frequent community drills. Tourists are given information at hotels and airports too. The hope is that when a siren goes off, everyone recognizes it and knows the evacuation routes, so there's no hesitation.
This is part of a bigger project, isn't it? The Indonesia Disaster Resilience Initiatives project, with World Bank support.
Yes, that's right. The World Bank and Indonesia's National Disaster Management Agency are the main partners. Their funding and technical support made these upgrades happen. It's a good example of how international organizations can help regions with fewer resources jump straight to advanced systems.
Could this model from Bali work elsewhere? What's stopping other at-risk areas from copying this approach?
There are challenges: funding, technical expertise, ongoing maintenance, and building public trust. Some regions lack reliable power or communication networks. Others don't have the same level of community engagement. Still, the core elements, dual activation, regular drills, integration with local systems are adaptable.
Maintenance and regular testing seem crucial. If the system fails during an actual emergency, all this effort is for nothing.
That's why Bali's authorities put the strong focus on ongoing maintenance and frequent tests. They keep the community involved, so the system doesn't just sit idle until disaster strikes.
With climate change and sea levels rising, the threat is only getting bigger. Would you say this is a warning for other coastal regions too?
Definitely. Bali shows that preparedness, public education, and resilient infrastructure make a real difference. International cooperation, like we're seeing here, is essential. The lessons from Bali aren't just local. They're relevant wherever similar risks exist.
So just to recap, Bali's new tsunami warning systems offer a crucial 13 to 14-minute evacuation window, blending advanced tech with local involvement and international partnerships. The real test will come with the next major quake, but this is a significant step forward.
And the world is watching. Will other high-risk regions follow Bali's lead? Or will we still hear about tragedies that could have been prevented?
Thanks for tuning in as we explored Bali's new tsunami early warning system and what it could mean for disaster preparedness around the globe.
Stay alert, stay informed, and remember, preparedness saves lives. Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.